Hi. All right. Looks like we're live on both Facebook and YouTube. Had a brief technical difficulty there. Good afternoon. I'm Father Jim Para. I'm the rector of Grace Episcopal Church in downtown Traverse City, Michigan. And this is Comfort and Courage, our weekly Thursday afternoon prayer service. Right around noon, we log on together and we do a brief office, which is a sort of daily prayer service. We are using J. Philip Newell's Book of Celtic Treasure as our book of days, and we're just about to start a new week, book 5, entitled Songs of the Soul. And in a perfectly odd Michigan day, there was snow on the ground this morning when I woke up, and now we're actually seeing some sunshine, which is nice. And not certain I even care anymore what the temperature is outside. But it's been a wild week, and it's been a strange week emotionally on our national landscape, but it's also just a week of finding energy to do the things that we're going to put off until after the high holy days and get them taken care of, and to sort of reflect and refresh. So I think we should just launch right into it today. And I will respond to any prayers that are left in the comments. Here we are, lighting our candle. And day 1 of book 5, Songs of the Soul. We light a light in the name of the God who creates life. Hi, Jim. In the name of the Savior who loves life, in the name of the Spirit who is the fire of life. Let us be still and aware of God's presence within us and all around us. Let's touch that sense of connectedness that grounds us to this beautiful created earth and binds us to one another, to all God's children near and far. As a deer longs for flowing streams, so my soul longs for you, O God. My soul thirsts for God, for the living God. When shall I glimpse your presence again? My tears have become my food day and night, and people say to me, where is your God? I remember how I sang and danced with others in the great temple, how I led the festive crowds. I remember the joy and the shouts of gladness. These things I remember now as I pour out my soul. Why are you cast down, O my soul? Why are you troubled within me? Hope in God, for I shall again find strength. At the rising of the sun, God's love streams forth. In the darkness of the night, a song still stirs within me. It is a prayer to the God of my life. I say to God, my rock, why have you forgotten me? Why is my heart so heavy? Hope in God, O my soul, for I shall find again strength, my help, my God. And that is, of course, a paraphrase of Psalm 42. In the darkness of the night, a song still stirs within me. I'm going to have to look up what the NRSV translation is for that line. But what a beautiful sentiment. In the darkness of the night, a song still stirs within me. I'm just going to let that be our reflection. I'm going to stick with that. That's great. In the silence of our hearts or in spoken words, let us give thanks for the gift of this day and pray for the life of the world. And I think my prayer is simple, and like everyone else, I've been on pins and needles, uh, anticipating how we will respond as a nation and as a people, um, to the verdict and now conviction of the police officer who murdered George Floyd. And my prayer is that we continue to be a people of reconciliation, that even those amongst us who breathe relief that there is a limit on what can be done by a human being in authority to a human being who is not in authority, and that there is accountability taking place, that we can even remember that Derek Chauvin was failed. I mean, he was failed by the system of training that created him to be someone who could do what he did and somehow be under the impression that it was within his purview. And that reconciliation over time is a healing for all of us and not simply a system of retribution. So I hope that as we rejoice or not, moving forward together, that we're not rejoicing in the harm that is being done to one person in retribution and sort of social retaliation for the murder of another, and that we are hopefully rejoicing, if we're doing that, to coming closer to a place where we understand the humanity of all people, and that the authority that we give to our government agents is an authority to reduce harm in the world. And that's my prayer. And I pray for all those who are affected in myriad ways, close and far, from this particular moment in our national story. You have been our strength, O God. At the beginning of the day, you brought us from darkness into light. At the ending of the day, you lead us from busyness into stillness. In earth's cycles and seasons, you offer us new life and fresh beginnings. Be our strength this day. In the strength of new beginnings in our world, be our help, O God, and the help of those who cry out in need. The blessings of heaven, the blessings of earth, the blessings of sea and of sky on those we love this day and on every human family. The gifts of heaven, the gifts of earth, and the gifts of sea and of sky. And whenever you are joining us, however you are joining us, until we see each other again, remember that you are loved, and may the peace of the Lord be always with you.